And we're not gonna do no intro because I'm gonna add that later. We just gonna jump
You
straight
said
in.
I'm gonna add that later.
we gonna jump straight in. You get what I'm saying?
On 1 and 9. A 1 and 9 Urban Gentleman Collaboration.
Remember when I couldn't get a feature on a mixtape? Remember when I used to get a package split in 6 ways? Really good at whipping that white with the kid day. I'm just riding down, one and up. Just riding down, one and up. Riding down, one and up.
We're gonna jump straight in. Ain't no music in the front, ain't none of that. No, I mean, we're gonna jump straight in here. Now we got X-yle.
Yo, what's happening? What's happening?
Yeah.
Solo, what's good, bro?
And we got
JaymillyRock.
What's up, y'all?
I heard her singing on the track.
Yes,
I heard her singing on the track. You know we're gonna get into that. We definitely gonna get into that. But you are all right, an artist,
yes, sir.
actor,
Yes, sir.
writer.
Yes, sir.
You wrote for Black Butterfly?
I had an opportunity, yes. There was one time, I used to work out at a film center. It's on 9th Avenue between 44th and 45th.
Yeah.
No, sorry. Between 45th and 46th. Mm-hmm. And everybody was in there. Fat Man Scoop was in there. Redman was in there.
Yeah.
Timbaland used to have a studio in there. I used to be cool with his artist DOE at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's featured on the Way I Are record way back. So at that time, one of Bad Boy's managers, I forgot his name, but I think he was on one of those reality shows at one point. He came into the studio and said, listen, I got this group that Diddy's about to, you know what I mean, about to blow up, and they call Black Butterfly. So Amina Butterfly, and apologies, I don't know the other two girls.
Yeah.
And it's like, they need a verse on the record. So the funny thing about that is, it's like, they specifically asked me to do it. And I said, cool, no problem. Leave the track and come back in like 2 hours, 3 hours.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To get everything together. And everybody that was in the studio with me, while I'm writing my verses or whatever, they started writing their own verses. Getting ready to pretty much undercut me. Like, wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
So I submitted the single and I submitted the verses. They loved it. But nothing ever materialized from it. Because I don't know what happened on that end. You know what I mean? But the group it just never happened.
Yeah.
And that was really it.
Are you also a professional alcoholic?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
And a dog whisperer?
Yes, I'm all of that. I'm all of that.
Yeah.
I want a wolf, man. I want a wolf, bro. But they're illegal or whatever. But I want a wolf, bro.
I mean, you got set up for a husky.
I want a husky.
Yeah.
But see, here's the thing. I want a husky, but I know they shed, so I kind of want a pomsky. It's like a mix between a husky and a Pomeranian. It looks like a husky, but it's the size of a Pomeranian. So, I mean, it's not going to guard nothing, but it looks nice to have.
Yeah, them husky shit crazy, man.
Oh, you have a husky?
No. I got a husky for the kids one time, man. And long story short, the dog got stolen.
I've heard a lot about those huskies.
But I was low-key kind of happy, though.
He said, "Oh no,
all that dog hair, man. You know.
Oh no, they got
they were
dog.
crying like, oh, the dog got stolen. But I was
They're
kind
high
of
maintenance.
Oh,
they are.
No, they got the dog, man.
Yeah, I mean
Rats, kids.
Yeah, I mean money down the drain.
Money down
but
the drain.
Less dog hair in that.
No,
It is what it is.
You save money.
That's it. That's it. Now you out of Queens.
Yes, sir.
Sometime you from Jamaica.
South Jamaica, yeah.
Yeah, I felt like that.
Yeah.
You can kind of hear it like certain words.
Yeah.
You feel me? You can kind of hear it. I guess if you're around it enough, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Absolutely.
what would you describe like Jamaica as? How would you describe Jamaica?
What are we talking about? Queens or we talking about Jamaica?
Nah, Queens.
Oh, okay. It's changing right now, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like they shut down Jamaica Avenue. It's not the same. Everything is like boarded up, and the Coliseum block is like where people used to make their money and everything like that. Like,
Yeah.
Everything is changing. They're building. They got Chipotle's coming in. They got
That's it.
high rises coming in.
Chipotle, yup.
I think was a PF chain, like a Raising Cane's and
Starbucks?
You know what I mean? Yeah, there's a Starbucks
it's a wrap.
coming
It's a
in there
wrap.
somewhere.
Once the
yeah.
Starbucks
Yeah,
hits
that's it.
the town,
The
it's
hood?
over.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, it's over.
Don't
The
get me
rent goes
wrong.
up.
I'm not against progression.
Mm-hmm.
You know, things need to evolve, but at the same time, the hustlers, the little people that make their bread, you just move them out.
The mom and pop spots.
Mom and pop spot, you just move them out. Like this is the way we make our money. So just to move them out to do whatever it is that you do is not fair. You're not even given an opportunity to try to make new money.
Yeah.
Or work with them in some way, shape, or form. You know, so I love my borough, but I don't like some of the things that's happening as far as that goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, what would you? How do you feel? What makes Queens different than every other borough?
Well, Queens made music a business.
Yeah.
Ask Russell.
You right.
Ask Russell.
You right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not taken away from no other borough or anything like that. But I feel like we've got the most diverse artists as far as the way the music goes.
Yeah.
I feel like we have more culture. Not to say the other boroughs don't have culture, but we're such a melting pot. Like we got Southside, we got Flushing, we got Corona, it's so many different areas with so many different people. And again, it's so culturally sounded. So I would say that's definitely what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Now you from Harlem.
Yeah, I'm from Harlem.
Would you feel? so what makes Harlem different?
I would say what makes Harlem different, the type of artists that come out of it. You have some spoken word artists because a lot of poetry was born in Harlem, especially.
Yeah.
You have blues singers, you have R&B singers, you have rappers. So you kind of get a little bit of everything too. But I do understand where he's coming from because each borough has its own splash of creativity to it.
Yeah.
Like the Bronx, they always have a little more grit no matter what. Harlem, we're more flashy, hands down.
Hands down.
When
Yeah.
it comes to the punchlines, even what we sing about, what we talk about, typically it will be more flashy, more party turn-up time because people come to Manhattan to party.
Yeah.
It's always to a bar to do something. When you go to Brooklyn, typically it's for a lot of gatherings, get-togethers when it comes to music, hip-hop especially. Musicians, sure, but I feel more jam sessions happen in Brooklyn.
Yeah, you're right.
She's absolutely
I think so. I agree.
Yeah, and it's because
nobody
a
comes
lot
to
of
Queens
these,
for this.
yeah, people don't come to Queens. Like they're
Nobody comes to
very-
Queens for this stuff. Nobody comes to Queens to
Jamaica-
party.
I feel like Jamaica, they're trying to revive it because the thing is, the arts, they were in each of the boroughs. It was happening frequently, but Jamaica, I see what y'all doing.
Yeah.
I just got to come out there a little more to support you.
Nobody comes to Queens to party, and
It's
I'm okay.
a
I'm okay
two-fare zone most of the time.
Yeah,
That's
and
why.
I'm not mad at it.
And the
Like,
road, boulevard, and a place. Like,
we're not.
come
No,
on,
we're not
man.
doing that. We're not doing that.
Come on,
We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing
Make the directions
the
a little
Boulevard. We're not doing
Can
that.
we? Let's just make the directions a little easier, or give us a little shuttle.
We giving y'all options of what street to be on. That's what it is.
Yeah, Queens, man. You got a road,
A boulevard.
place,
Yeah,
Ave,
yeah.
a street.
Listen, we
man.
all
giving
the
you
same
options.
name.
We giving
Yeah.
you options. That's it.
Yeah.
Giving you options, bro. You can never get lost.
Nah, I walked that
You
one
go to
time. I
Manhattan?
thought, oh, 6 blocks. 18 blocks later, I still wasn't.
Whoa,
there.
again, you live in Harlem. You live in Harlem, so
I was
let's not
tight.
talk about the blocks.
That happened a long time
You live
ago.
in Harlem. Let's not talk about the blocks. The blocks in Harlem.
That's fair.
Right.
That's fair.
It's definitely different blocks though.
Yeah.
Queens and Harlem, yeah, they got different blocks.
Yeah, the
like different type of
avenues feel
blocks.
Different type of.
Yeah,
The avenues feel different.
yeah. Queens is more like I would say like residential.
Oh,
Yeah.
big time.
Depends on where, but absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
More suburban. That had
Absolutely.
wider spaces, clean
Yeah.
roads.
Again, depending on where, because
Depending
where
on
in South Jamaica, yeah, there's a lot more space. There's a lot more- it's not as on top of each other as opposed to like
the minute you
again.
get off that E train.
again like Flushing,
Yeah,
where everybody's on top of each other. Like it's very it's very constricting.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Nah, that was a nice little breakdown.
Yeah.
That's a nice little breakdown. People who don't know about New York, that was a good breakdown.
Yeah.
And then you from Brooklyn over there, so
I don't know where he's from. I don't
We
know
got to
that.
give Staten Island a little shout too.
oh Staten Island too.
Yeah,
Staten
because
Island.
Wu-Tang, come on. We got to give them some love. and
Yeah, I
respect.
mean-
Mac
I mean,
Wilds,
yeah.
Mac Wilds comes from
Yeah.
Staten Island as well.
That's
so
true.
We got to give them some love.
Yeah, Staten Island got love.
Yeah.
They definitely got love.
I got to shout y'all out. I can't leave y'all behind.
Here you go.
I don't really hang in Staten Island too much.
I've never.
Only
You
the.
gonna give him love and say I ain't never. I never.
I love y'all, but I never.
Yeah, I mean it's mostly like a shortcut to get to Brooklyn. That's about it for
It
me.
was a hop. I had some good chicken from there.
Yeah?
But I was passing through to go to Maryland. So
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Couple little little spots low key that you don't know about.
Yeah.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
I used to stay out in Staten Island for about 2 years.
Oh, that's dedication.
So I did a lot of walking around.
Yeah.
I'm an explorer. So like if I'm somewhere for a while,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna walk around and I'm gonna see, all right, where's the hood at? Where's this at?
Yeah.
Who hang out here? Who go here? So I at least know if I'm gonna be here for a little bit, I need to know where to go and where to stay away from.
Yeah.
That's fair.
For sure.
What zip code were you around?
I don't know.
Dang.
I know I was around Tarji Street. I was by Method Man's projects. I forgot. Park Hill.
Yeah, Park Hill.
Park
Yeah.
Hill.
Okay,
By Park
so
Hill.
we can easily Google that. It's
Yeah,
not a
I was
problem.
by Park Hill.
Yeah, because I know some people from Staten Island, they'll explain it like, I guess the North Shore is more like New York City. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They
they'll
say the
tell
South
you.
Shore is more like Jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Someone
probably.
I know that lives in Staten Island, she said, don't live past like 10307 because that's like further away from where the ferry is, like walking distance
Oh,
and stuff. So
yeah.
I guess it just depends on,
Where's that?
yeah.
Yeah.
Which I never understood why they didn't really get the transit system like jumping like that. You get what I'm
I
saying?
mean,
Well, that was
They
like
got one
They got one
train
train.
Yeah, one train.
That's all
one
I need.
train line.
That's all I need.
That place, he's
It's
better off
mostly
having a
buses.
car.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's why I couldn't live there.
Gotta have a car.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that Verrazano price, gee.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Everything's a bridge over there.
Tell me about
Everything. Everything.
it. Tell me about it.
Now, yo, you opened up for DMX.
Yes, sir.
Now, that's crazy.
Yes,
Fire.
sir.
That's crazy. Of all artists.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So from what I saw, from what I read, it was DMX, Tony Yayo. You know what I mean? So I mean, how'd it feel?
DMX, that's the one that inspired me to rap.
Yeah.
So that felt like such a full circle moment. I tell everybody, if I died tomorrow, I'd be fine.
Yeah.
Because I got to do that. And I got to do it, before he passed.
Yeah.
He was on the It's Dark in Hell's Hot Tour. This was 2019. Prior to that, I had been doing the Rough Rider weekends, the Juneteenth weekends.
Yeah.
So I did that. I think I did that 2 years in a row, and then skipped a year and did another year. And then 2019, the opportunity came. I'm like, hey, you want to open up for DMX? Now, me thinking I'm just like, sound like a scam. Can we curse? Oh, no.
Of course.
Oh, sound like
Yeah.
a fucking scam.
Yeah.
Word.
So,
Yeah.
but then as the time kept going, everybody was asking me like, yo, you're not excited? You're not excited? I'm like, listen, I've been around the block. So I'm just like, I'll get excited when the day comes and I know it's not canceled.
Right.
Yeah.
The
No,
day
yeah.
comes where I got a flyer maybe like 3 weeks prior, and I'm promoting. I'm like, all right, I'm promoting. And like, you don't seem excited about it. I'm like, if the day comes and they don't cancel, then I'll be excited. Fast forward, the day came. I ain't getting no cancels or nothing. I connected out with. I said, hey, we still? He's like, yeah. What time you getting here? I said, all right, I'll be there.
Yeah.
And I'm coming from because it was upstate, Change Theater in Poughkeepsie. So I'm coming from Queens. It was about a 2 hour and change drive.
Oh yeah, you definitely want to make sure it's going down.
Yeah. So I made sure I left work early. I was working in the city at the time. So I drove to the city, parked up, had all my stuff with me, and I left straight from the city and drove straight to upstate. And it just started getting packed. When I got there, it started getting packed. Like, all right, all the artists over there doing sound check, and he's doing that. Fast forward, the night's going on. Everybody's waiting for DMX. I got on stage, and I killed it. I felt so proud because it was such a packed theater. And I got to show off. I got to really do me. It was dope. And then DMX performs, and at this time, he's like fresh out. I think he's a year out of jail at this time.
Yeah.
I think he's like a year out of jail at this time. And he's hopping on the speakers. He's got security helping him hop on the speakers, and he's standing over there. I'm just like, yo, he's everything that I thought he would be in person. So show's over, and they're doing meet and greets or whatever the case may be. Everybody's gone except for like a couple of artists and myself, and he's out, and he comes out, and he just starts talking, and he's just talking with us, and he's taking pictures or whatever. So at the time, I had a merch shirt that said my name was X, because that's my hashtag. And he looks at my shirt and he goes, yo, so that's a nice shirt. I'm like, thank you. He was like, yeah. I said, yeah, that's my promo shirt. He was like, He's like, can I have it? And I was like,
Fire.
the shirt off my back, X? You want the shirt off my back? I said, it's my name. And he was like, well, you know, it was my name too. So and I was like, you got a point. You got a good
Can't
point.
deny X,
yeah,
man.
I was like, you got a good point. You got a good point.
Right.
And the whole time now at this time it's about 4 or 5 in the morning. It's like 3, 4 in the morning, and I got to drive back. I'm contemplating, damn, should I get a hotel and stay out here? Mm-hmm. And I'm like, let me just drive back. So I go to 7-Eleven, I give me some candy, I give me some Red Bull, and I'm like, all right, we gonna straight shoot it back because I'd already performed and I'm tired, but I'm like, I gotta get home. Mm-hmm. And the whole time I'm driving home, I'm thinking, I'm like, damn, I should have gave DMX my shirt.
Hold up, man. Yo, see,
I didn't give him the shirt. I didn't give him the
I
shirt.
thought you gave it.
Nah, I didn't give him the shirt.
Yeah, he like, I ain't bring no extra shirt.
Nah, and I done performed in it.
Yeah.
I done, you know what I mean?
Nah,
I'm like,
but that's fire. He wanted yours.
yeah, he wanted the shirt.
Yeah.
And the whole time, I'm like, damn, I should have gave this nigga the shirt.
Yeah,
That's fire.
You know what I mean? That's probably the only regret is that I didn't give him the shirt off my back.
Yeah.
'Cause I could have drove home in a white beat. It's not a big deal.
You definitely could've.
Yeah, but I was naked at the time. But overall,
yeah.
best experience.
He came out with the growl too, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man, that would give me the chills, man. That, like,
And I can't imagine because your energy is crazy.
Oh, yeah.
So you opening up for him,
Oh, yeah.
them people got a great show that night.
It was
Yeah, I'm low-key kind of jealous.
Yeah.
Right, that's how I
Yeah.
feel. I'm just like, man.
for nobody to
Man.
really know me.
Yeah.
And the moment I hop off stage, I'm getting, yo, let me get your gram. Let me get you. You killed it. I was like,
Right.
perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. That's all I needed.
You went up there representing Queens, man.
Absolutely.
No one better to
Yeah.
do it.
Absolutely. I love performing.
Yeah.
The stage that's always it's home to me. It could be 20,000 or 20 people or 2 people. I'm gonna show out every time just because I love what I do on stage.
Now, out of all the places you performed at, of course, that's got to be like the most memorable.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Who will be the second?
The second most memorable, my concert, X-yle and Friends, my first year, which was 2020, only 2025. I did one last year, 2022. 2022. It was electric. I had the place packed.
Yeah.
And I really got to put on a show, and I felt fulfilled. Like all the artists that I had at that time, that I had put on that stage, they all killed it. It was a great feeling for everybody to come up to me after and say, "This was one of the best concerts I've ever been to."
Yeah.
And it's not just talking about me; it's talking about every performer that hit the stage. Best concert they ever been to.
Yeah.
That's definitely another memorable one for me, for sure. Yeah.
Now, have you ever performed at any shows?
I've performed at
Numerous.
shows.
Yeah.
Not X-yle and Friends yet.
Yet.
Not yet. No, not yet. Not yet.
So it's like an annual thing?
This year, yeah. It's I started it 2022. I skipped 2023, and I did 2024 last year. I'm gonna do it again this year.
My sister, I believe, performed for
Yes, her
X-yle and
sister.
Friends.
Performed at X-yle and Friends last year and killed it.
Yeah, her
So
name is
what's the
Imani
date?
Gooden.
Monty Gooden?
Yeah. So I normally sing her background for live performances. So that's where I get a lot of my performing from.
That's where you like you learn the craft a little bit more.
Oh
from
yeah.
performing with her?
Oh yeah. I've been performing with her since I was a preteen. So it's been a good 20 plus. It's been a long time. Music has been a part of my life.
Yeah.
So I've always had the ear. She used to come home from her vocal lessons and teach me everything she knew. So
Oh, that's dope.
now we here.
Yeah,
I
that's
ended up
dope.
meeting X-yle at one of Coney's events, and
Yeah, mutual rapper.
we've been
friend.
locked in since.
Yeah.
Now you both performed at early ages. You both started at an early age. You started
13th, 11th, like
around 11, 13,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And then you at around the same
Yeah,
time.
same
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you remember like your first ever show?
I do actually.
Yeah.
My first show. Okay, so my first actual show was at the school in my neighborhood. One of the OGs at the time, I think they were doing a talent show, and they had got the school auditorium. Was at PS 230, IS 231, and they got the auditorium. Was like, "Yo, come and perform." Now at that time, I didn't have no original music. I just did freestyles.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, all right, if that's what I'm gonna do, that's what I'm gonna do. So the instrumental at that time, I think I did was Drag On, his first single. I did that instrumental. I forgot the name of the record, and I ended up killing. I killed it. I killed it, and the whole order. And now these are people from my hood. These are people from 4 or 5 blocks away. We all in the same vicinity, and I killed it, and I was happy. I still had a lot to learn because I was young. Like I used to really like look down while I was performing. I'm looking at my feet, and I'm not. I had to like really learn to just engage with the crowd. But that was like my first. Yeah, that was dope. My first performance. That was the one for sure.
What about you?
One of my first performances was at the Humane Bookstore. Used to be a bookstore that they would have a lot of open mics at every week. So my sister and I, we went, and at the time, she was already writing her own original music. So by then, I was just punching it for certain background vocals to make sure I harmonized with her properly. And it's the same as X said, when it came to stage presence, it was not there. I have a mean resting face, so even when I was singing, I'd be looking at people frowning in the crowd. And it's funny because during one of the live performances at Billy's Black, now it's called The Nephew, they were recording this set, and he kept on saying, whenever you see her look at you in the crowd, smile. Do this to your face to remind her to smile, and it was the funniest thing. 12 and 13. Mean resting face singing to people. No, you're gonna scare them.
Yeah. And you performed Drag On, you said.
Yeah, it was, I forgot the name of the record, but it was his first single off his debut album. And I like that beat so much.
I think he's underrated, man.
He's very underrated.
Drag On?
I met him.
Underrated. He's nasty.
I met him.
Yeah.
I met when I was at the Film Center. He's another one I used to be in and out of there. We would be in the staircase, and we're smoking, and we're just talking.
Yeah.
Like, we're not really talking music. We just talking life. And I'm sure it's common knowledge by now, but back then, not everybody knew unless you were in a circle. Drag On had a horrible stutter.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't realize it.
I read that, yeah.
When I first met him, like, he would talk, and he would really just, like, try to get through the sentences. And in my mind, I'm just like, how do you rap the way you do? I was always mind blown by that, because I'm just like, your stutter is fairly, you know what I mean? It's really...
I heard it was real bad.
Yeah, it was really bad. I know he's gotten better over the years, but at that time, it was really bad. But he rapped phenomenally, and he's definitely underrated.
Yeah.
Like today, I would get on the record with Drag On. I think he still puts out freestyles and stuff. I think he's dope.
Yeah, just compare him to DMX when he first came out.
Yeah. Which is weird, only because I feel like they favor each other, but they didn't have the same style.
I think that's probably what it was.
Yeah, they didn't have the same style.
Yeah.
Like,
Like, compared Tupac and DMX.
yeah.
Yep.
They Drag On and X didn't have the same style. Drag On was a lot more rapid fire, a lot more, you know what I mean?
And he rapped a little faster,
Yeah,
too.
he rapped a little faster. So I always respected him for that, for sure.
You know what? Music probably helped him to tap into the part of his brain where the language was fluid, because
Right.
that
Yeah,
happens
it's
a
true.
lot with even students that stutter.
Right.
Music, it just, something is a little different, a switch.
That's a fact.
That's dope.
Yeah.
And what were your influences? I know his was DMX and Nas. What was yours?
Man,
Mary J?
I grew up with Jill Scott, Erykah
Yeah.
Badu, Mary J. Blige.
That was the era right there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Sade was one of my first earliest memories here in Cherish the Day. Like, just my mom, she listened to a lot of hip hop, R&B, reggae music. But she always made sure, even if it was something where there was a sample, we knew the original of where it came from. So she would play even older stuff, like Broken Wings, for example, Mr. That was sampled.
Yeah.
Wasn't that, didn't DMX sample that song, or was it Nas?
Which one?
Broken Wings.
That was Tupac.
Yeah, Tupac. See, yep,
Yeah,
that one,
yeah,
for
Tupac.
example. She used to play that version with Tupac, and she made sure we knew the original, Mr. So it's like, yeah, it was cool.
Now, if you had a chance to perform anywhere in the world, where would it be?
Harlem. Where else?
Yeah.
The Apollo
You
Theater.
don't keep it at the
where
crib?
else?
Yeah. I mean,
The
it makes
Apollo
sense.
Theater,
The
why
Apollo.
not?
Come on.
Come on, it's legendary.
Yeah, it's legendary.
The
Yeah,
Cotton
for real.
Club. The Cotton Club.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow, I gotta think about. I mean, and I don't want to be the cliche New Yorker, but
Square.
Summer Jam is always one of the major goals, especially for New York artists.
Harlem Week for me.
Yeah.
Your Harlem Week? Yeah.
Summer Jam for sure is like one of the main. Like coming from New York, like you want to hit that Summer Jam stage.
Or
Like,
Afro Punk.
yeah, right. That lets you know, like
You made it.
I made it. I'm here.
You know what? I got to put that on my list too. Sorry.
Yeah.
We can share.
But if I had to pick a place to perform, man. Jamaica.
Jamaica,
the
country?
island. Yeah.
The island?
Yeah, Jamaica.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, that would be.
Jamaica.
Yeah.
Jamaica.
It's very doable.
Yeah.
You could definitely do that. I know they got
Right.
the
Doable.
festivals each year too.
That's
Yeah,
right.
Jamaica. The energy is different.
Yeah.
Especially with the music and the culture.
Oh, big
The energy
time.
is different.
The level
For
of
sure.
freedom.
Yeah.
Would you get a reggae artist? Would you perform? What reggae artist would you
Absolutely.
perform with?
Oh, if I had to put together a medley, because I got my own like reggae mixes, whatever. But oh wow, Beanie, Sean Paul,
Sean
Paul, Damian Marley,
Ooh. Yeah.
Sean Paul, and Damian Marley, and Collie Buds.
Yeah. That's a nice little list right
Yeah,
there.
Right.
Yeah,
You gotta make that happen.
yeah,
I feel like it could happen.
yeah,
I believe it can.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's possible.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's definitely a fact. And we got this joint right here. I mean,
Hey. Tonight, J Millie featuring X, 5th summer coming soon.
yeah.
Want to do something?
X. Jaymilly.
In the mood, king, to skate off with the boo thing. Break day with me. Feels like that kind of night. Let's do something you'll like. Oh, take a ride with me tonight. Slide out of here. Catch a vibe. Take a ride with me tonight.
It's definitely a vibe right here.
Let our aura blend in with the sky. The sky won't beat the sun home. No curfew, cause we grown. Let that aura glow. Got on my feet, let's go. Get your stuff. Ain't gotta be so tough. It's time to switch it up. Take a ride with me tonight. Slide out of here. Catch a vibe. Take a ride with me tonight. Let our aura blend in with the sky. The sky. Sitting on the couch. Put your phone down. Let's adjust your crown. It's time to paint the town. Suit and tie night. Your scent gets me high. Let's take flight. You're on my take a ride with me tonight. Slide out of here. Catch a vibe. Take a ride with me tonight. Let our aura blend in with the sky. The sky.
Something special in the air, this our night out. Hoping it ends in a bed with the lights out. I ain't seen her in a while, so the vibe high. What's the move? It don't matter, we just living life. I wanna switch it up, grab her butt, lift her up. I can smell the fragrance on her body when we mix it up. Says she wanna take a ride, you know how it go. Staring at the moon, blowing smoke. Whoa.
Take a ride with me tonight. Slide out of here.
Yeah.
Catch a vibe. Take a ride with me tonight. Let our aura blend in with the sky. The sky.
Yeah, that's real smooth right there.
Appreciate you.
Now, what was your guys' process?
Oh, for writing this one?
Yeah, you just went in the studio and just got busy, or what?
Well, we, how can I explain this? So what it was, it started off with her doing features on my project. And
Yeah.
I think, you know what? Why don't we let me do a whole project with you?
Mm-hmm.
Let me execute. She was like, yeah, sure, let's do it. So when it came to tonight, I just submitted beats, and that was produced by my man Prototype. And I think you immediately fell in love with that one.
So
Good.
he sent me an email with 10 beats. He said you could pick 5 to 7. So of course I'm taking 7. Why would I take 5?
Yeah,
when
don't
I
limit
can have
yourself.
7?
Yeah.
Why would I take 5 when I can have 7? And I met Prototype at one of X's events, and I told him in advance, yo, you're so talented, your music is fire. We're gonna work together someday. And guess whose beat was on the list? Prototype. I didn't even listen to it. I took it. I knew I wanted it.
Yeah.
Didn't matter. I didn't care what it was. I was gonna make it work. And I heard the first 10 seconds, and I heard that line, take a ride with me tonight. I was like, oh, this song is gonna write itself. And I probably wrote the song in 20, 30 minutes. And I heard the flow, the vocal arrangement. I heard it just the way it played in the song. So for me, I was recording a bunch of voice notes really late at night and sending them to X, like, okay, how does this flow sound? How's the wording on this? Because I've never written songs before. I'm into poetry. That's more of my thing. So I know when it comes to the art of song making, it's a cadence that comes with it. It's a flow that comes with it. You have to make sure that the punchlines are hit in a certain way. And you also have to make sure that when you're writing the song, you're not repeating certain things and it's just like redundant and repetitive. Just as a writer in particular, I know that to keep things interesting, this is what I do to attack my assignments. So I just applied what I would do with writing to songwriting, and it started to make sense. I finally was able to bridge that gap because I've been a writer separately and a singer separately. But I finally learned how to mesh the two, so it's been fun.
Yeah.
And any little notes that X has given me, or my sister Imani or Coney, I came back with that little tweak, and it just makes all the difference.
Absolutely. With I wanted to challenge her with this project because I could easily just like, all right, here's the hooks. I could easily just write it and give it to her. And I said no, because then it's not her experience.
Yeah, I wrote the whole project.
Yeah, she wrote the whole project.
The whole project.
You know what I mean? All I did was give notes, give ideas or whatever, but she wrote the entire project.
Yeah.
And whatever parts that I added, I wrote. Like, there'd be some parts where it was like, I don't know what to do here. And I'm just like, all right, do you want me to add something to it? Yeah. And that's how tonight came about. So like, oh, all right, I got to this far. And
So I heard that part, but you heard the verse and you were like, nah, I need to jump on it.
that's not what happened. Don't say that. That's
That was
not
part
what
of it. That was part of it. You liked my flow on it. Because
Right.
remember, we recorded one of your features
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
studio.
yeah.
And I was like, okay, I think I got it for you. So I sang, and you were like, yo, this is dope. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's how.
And it made it easier because it was an entire open verse. I was like, listen, I could do a second verse, but it was only fitting that X was on this.
Yeah.
So but that's how it was. And again, I wanted to challenge her to write, because she explained that to me, and I said, well, all right, this is how we'll attack it, but I want you to write it, because again, it's your experience. This is you. Again, give notes, give ideas, whatever, absolutely, but all of it has got to be you. And we knocked out. She wrote everything, and we recorded 8 or 9 tracks in about 5 hours.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's about 5. We did a 5-hour session.
Yeah, I did a 5-hour session. I recorded about 6 or 7.
6 or 7. Sorry, pardon me.
I recorded about 6. Yeah, because we recorded tonight separately.
Right.
I recorded another track separately.
So the last.
So the last 7 I recorded in one studio session.
So all the beats that was sent to you, you was like, let me just get busy.
Yeah, I wrote them. I made sure the vocal arrangement was down. I made sure I practiced them as they needed to sound. So by the time I got in the studio, we're not wasting time. We could just jump into it. We can lay everything down, and then we could just adjust what needs to be tweaked once it's finally on the track. Because there's nothing more frustrating than when you're writing a song and it's a song that's real to you, but it's not real yet because you didn't make it come out yet. You didn't lay it down. So it's real to you, but it hasn't been recorded, so no one else knows it yet.
Yeah.
It's finally real because it's been recorded, so now I can reference the different things that I wanted to tweak and hear it to see if it even sounds good the way I pictured it sounding. So it's been a good challenge.
You feel like it was a pretty easy transition from poetry to being able to, create a song?
Once I allowed myself to let go of the control I thought I needed, once I allowed myself to flow, it became easy. Because I can be someone that's really in my head. I like to attack the assignment a certain way. I'm very particular. Shout out to being a Virgo. It is what it is. It is what it is.
Virgos, yeah.
It is what it is. I'm very particular about my work. So I just, once I allowed that to flow and I enjoyed the art of making mistakes and having the bumps in the road and not caring if it sounded perfect, I fell in love with the process. And it became easier. Once you have to fall in love with the process and be okay with the bumps that happen, because otherwise you're thinking that you're coming into an Empire episode, and sometimes it can flow that way if you have that level of artistry. But if you don't get disappointed. There's work that comes in.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Now I see that you're under Rock Nation distribution.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So how does that work? Whenever I see distribution deal, like,
So
That's a really good question.
let me be very clear, because I ain't gonna lie. When I got that situation in A&R. I performed at an event, 2022, I want to say, and I performed at this event, which is like so many artists were on the bill, but I killed. I just, hands down, I murdered it, and that was it. So after I got off stage, it was two A&Rs that walked up to me. One was Rock Nation Distribution, and one is Warner Music. So they was like, "Oh, we think you're dope, Here's my email, send me, you know what I mean? Send me EPK, send me whatever." And I was like, "I got you." I literally sent them everything right there on the spot, because my EPK and some music is always in my email. Like, I'm not gonna wait for a day or two to pass. It's there.
Yeah.
It's there. I'm like, all right, it's sent. Go ahead. And you get to it when you get to it, but just know it's there.
It's there.
It's there waiting for you.
Yeah.
So I think maybe like a week had passed, and I heard from the Rock Nation distribution, and it was like, "Oh, we wanna sign you to a situation," and they sent the paperwork over. Rel Carter, who's the CEO of it, I spoke to him via email, and we went back and forth and their particulars, and I sent it over to my lawyer. Was like, "Take a look at this. Let me see how the situation is." And I think maybe about 2 days she got back to me. She was like, "It's good. It's legit. It's legit. It only takes care," which I already knew going into it. It only takes care of distribution. So they have the option of submitting to sync licensing and if they playlist and if they do it, but they're not obligated to technically promote my project. That's my job, and that's how distribution works. A regular record label, they'll put money behind the marketing dollars or whatever, but you got to pay that back. That comes out of that. You'll get an advance, you get a signing bonus, and then they'll take care of whatever they need to take care of, but you got to pay that money back before you can recoup. As opposed to distribution, where I have my creative control, all they're doing is pushing my stuff to the DSPs. And if I get it hot enough, they can start submitting it, whatever they submit it to. And that was fine with me. I went into that thing, that's fine. I'd rather that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And when it came, I don't know, all of a sudden this past year, everybody's been able to just sign up for Rock Nation distribution with a subscription.
That's how they do it now?
And everybody's just a rock distributor. That was never, I got actual paperwork that I had to actually sign. So my deal is not a subscription deal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They gave me, they presented that to me and I accepted. So here we are now, and under them, I released 2 EPs. This was all part of my rollout for my album, Pray for Better, that's out now. I released 2 EPs, Just For You and Big Alpha Season. And also, I'm sorry, three EPs. One joint EP with my artist, Nico Tesla, Walk Down Season.
Yeah.
To gear up for this project. And here we are.
Yeah, I never knew the actual breakdown of that. Because I see a lot of artists saying, like, they got a distro deal.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they repping the label. But I'm like, are you officially signed to the label?
No. And they can't sit there and say that they're that's why it has to be very clear. Even when I was negotiating back and forth with Rel, I was just like, all right, tell me what the stipulations are. What can I say? What can I not say? Because one, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a Rock Nation artist. I'm not a Rock Nation artist. I'm distributed by Rock Nation, but I'm not right. And at that time, it wasn't Rock Nation distribution. It was EQ. It was Equity. So they had just switched over to Rock Nation, I think last year. Just switched over to Rock Nation distribution. So that also gives it a little. I knew what I was signing for. It gives me a little push. It's like, all right, there's the name. I know what I'm using this for. No problem.
Yeah.
And again, it all depends on your situation. You'll get 70% of this. They'll take 30% of this because they're only doing distribution.
Mm-hmm.
So it all depends on what your deal is. You know, some are 60%, some are 70%. It all depends. But you gotta. It means nothing if you're not marketing it, if you're not pushing it, if you're not promoting it, because that's where you know what I mean. That's where you get it. And even though you're not, even then, the advantage of being just under distribution is a lot of that money is yours, as opposed to me only making money off shows.
Mm-hmm.
And even then, I gotta be able to sell enough to make the money off the shows, so where if I'm not making money off the actual sales, I'm not gonna feel it as much. And then you gotta pay the label back. Distribution, 70% of that, 60% of that is coming to me. 30% that's going to them. So once they get their 30%, I'm off with my 70%, and I can just keep going. But that has to recycle, go back into promotion, go back into marketing, and all over again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good breakdown.
Yeah.
So you feel like it's a good move getting under a distribution deal?
For me.
Yeah.
For me. And it's not to say that I'm opposed to a major label deal if it makes sense.
Yeah.
It's gotta make sense. I'm never gonna sign something just because you're trapped at that point.
Yeah.
And it's like you literally signed up to be in quicksand, and it's gonna be hard for you to get out. You know what I mean? I'm not signing up to be trapped. So for me, it felt like the right situation at the moment. And I still feel that way. So for me, I think it's good. Everybody else, that's a difference of opinion. If they decide they want to do whatever they want to do, that's fine. But it's good for me.
Yeah.
Good for me.
No, that makes sense though.
Yeah.
And you an actor. You got 2 movies. What? Gray Area and Unknown.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the Gray Area was shot 2019.
Mm-hmm.
That was the first movie that, I mean, I had been in web series and things before, doing side characters and like that. But Gray Area I wrote it, I produced it, I co-directed it, along with my partner Alicia ENT. She directed it, and I funded it, and I casted it. I did everything. I did the music for it. I did the soundtrack for it, and we shot everything. After all the rehearsals and everything, we shot that in 3 days.
Yeah.
And even after that, we did little tweaks or whatever. So the goal was to release it in 2020. I had already been scouting theaters and everything like that to do a big release. But of course, we know 2020, COVID happened.
The world stopped. Yep.
The world stopped. So with the world stopping, everything stopped.
Yeah.
And I was just like,
Theater and entertainment.
yeah. And I was just like, damn, I've got this movie just sitting here. I put so much work into it, and I don't know what's gonna happen. Fast forward now to 2023. Alicia got this deal with this independent distribution who distributes through Peacock, Prime, Tubi, whatever. And say, yo, we can get Gray Area on one of these. And I'm just like, word? Let's make it happen. And then August of 2023, it was on Tubi. My movie was out. And I was just like, damn, I got a movie out.
Yeah.
I got a movie out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just to see it. And then, again, it's something that, again, not all other artists are doing. Because everybody wants to do the same mundane, old thing. I can't do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it was dope doing the Gray Area, which was loosely based off of life experiences. And then fast forward to The Unknown, that's more so my friend Alicia's project that I co-starred in, which is out on Prime Video. It's out on Prime Video right now, and on Tubi as well. And I like acting. I approach it the same way I approach the music, as far as like memorizing the lines.
Yeah.
Like I'm always memorizing whoever I got a scene with. I'm memorizing like the last 4 lines of their scene.
So you know where to come in
I know where to come in at.
Yeah.
Smart.
So I know where to come in at, because those are my cues. And they would always ask me, it's like, how do you memorize it so fast? And I'm just like, I know your lines. Or at least I know the last 4 parts of your lines. So I know when to jump in and what emotion to jump in with. So those movies are out now, Tubi and Prime Video, and I'm super proud of it.
Yeah, it's definitely something to be proud of, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, when you go to act, I know that takes a lot of time out of the day.
Which part? Oh, you mean
when you acting?
Oh yeah,
and producing and all that.
It's a 6 a.m. call.
Yeah,
and you're not doing nothing but waiting. We call it at 6 a.m. All right, 8 a.m. we might start getting ready to do wardrobe. Who's wearing what in this scene? Who's wearing what in that scene? Then we're getting makeup done. We're getting, you know what I mean? I'm getting, foundation and all that other stuff to make sure I'm good on camera. And then my scene is probably not until 2 o'clock to do the scene for maybe about 2 hours.
Yeah.
And then I got to wait there maybe another hour to do another scene if it's for that day. Like, the one thing I like about Alicia is that she tried to line up all the scenes where people, for the majority, they know they're there for that day. They're going to be working for that day. You know what I mean? So nobody's there just like there for an hour wasting time or anything like that.
Yeah.
But it's an all-day process. Sometimes it's 10-hour days, 12-hour days, just to come back and do it all over again.
That's a lot, man. You guys get paid for that?
Off the sales. Not off.
Okay, yeah, off the sales, yeah.
Get a little.
So the long run, the royalties.
Yeah,
man.
the royalties. Yeah,
yeah.
royalties, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah, but it's fun. It's fun. It's fun.
Now, you just came out with the album Pray for Better, right?
Yes, sir.
So what was behind that album?
Life.
Yeah.
Life. I had dropped my album Alpha in 2021, and it got such a good acclaim. Everybody loved it. It was just me really just rapping. So when it came to Approach and Pray for Better, the one thing I asked my core audience was like, all right, what do you think I could do different from the last album that I can do on this album? And they told me straight up, it was like, get back to talking from the heart. Because everything, again, Alpha was just, I'm rapping over everything. I'm rapping on everything. I'm murdering everything. This particular one was just like, get back to being more vulnerable. And that's what it was. And in between that time, I lost a friend due to health complications. Rest in peace, Anthony. I lost another friend. He was shot Thanksgiving week. I had another friend who got a stroke Thanksgiving week of the year prior. It was just so many things.
Yeah, it was a lot.
There was a lot happening. And it was to process it and then like, all right, how am I going to move forward? Because all of this stuff is happening around me, and it's like I got to put it down somehow, some way. And that's how Pray for Better went. Pray for Better took me I started recording it in 2023. I want to say top of 2023. I finished it 2024. Like completely done with it, happy with it in 2024. I recorded maybe 40 songs. And I had so much music, I put out 2 EPs. I put out Just For You, and I put out Big Alpha Season, because those were the songs that, even though they were dope, they didn't fit what I knew would be the final result, which is Pray for Better.
Yeah, 40 songs. That's no joke, man. Yeah. You actually went to the studio to record this.
Absolutely. I went to the studio. I had everything laid out. I knew what I wanted, how I wanted it to sound. That's how Jaymilly came into the fold.
Yeah.
She's all over literally everything after Just For You, because she didn't make Just For You. But Big Alpha Season, she got a feature on there. The EP with my artist, Nico Testa, she got 3 features on there. Big Alpha Season, she's got a feature on there. Fast forward now to Pray for Better, she's got 3 features on there.
Yeah,
so
I've been busy.
Yeah,
busy for real. Yeah,
you know what I mean. So when it comes to the studio, I sit with my beats and I'll put the ones that I like the most, and then I'll put them in a selection in a row of how I feel like they would sound sonically together, because pacing is important. The way an album goes is important. You can't jump from one song that has one vibe and then to another song that has a different vibe. It don't make no sense.
Yeah.
So I've always been the type that it has to make sense. So I'll sit there with my playlist of beats, and I'll maybe sit with it for like a week. I'll play it in the car to hear how it sounds. I'll play it in my headphones to hear how it sounds. And if after a week, whatever beat I'm not sick of, that's what I'm picking. I'm not tired of this beat. So I know I can do this one. I can record this one. If I get a hook within the first 5 minutes of it, we're dudes now. I'm doing that. And that it just kept going on that cycle. So the Pray for Better you hear now, a majority of it is how it was when it started, but not all of it. Like, for example, Amazing was supposed to be on Pray for Better, but instead it was, I did a song called Summertime. And sonically, that fit better on Pray for Better than Amazing. So I put Amazing on Big Alpha Season, both records with She's on. Mm-hmm. So it just goes to show that the time and the energy was put into the project to make it sonically sound damn near perfect.
Yeah. And
that's all I really wanted, was the message to be translated of, yes, it's me being more vulnerable, but I still rap.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Don't get it fucked up.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I still rap, but you're gonna see more pieces of me, and that's what Pray for Better is.
No, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. We got this joint right here.
What we got? What we pulling up?
Let me cook.
Let me cook.
Son, where'd you find this?
Let me cook.
Yeah. Right. X. Cook. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Slow down. Killing. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
That's Nate's favorite record.
Yeah.
Outside, time to heat the city up. Phones out, we about to make a video. Shorty moving and fit something silly, bruh. So much on her back, I tell her giddy up. Homie, breathe. You surrounded by the wolves now. Better listen to your bro, bring it way down. You are not in any shape for the smoke. I can see through your soul, you just mad cause you broke. Slow down, oh, you killing them. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Slow down, oh, you killing them. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Slow down, oh, you killing them. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Slow down, oh, you killing them. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let me cook. Outside, time to burn the city down. Heard your baby mama wanna go to Pound Town. Say a word and I promise you won't get it back. And the cheeks got it sounding like a soul clap. Girl, please, you surrounded by some love now. Put the attitude aside, give me a hug now. You are not in any shape for a fraud. She can tell by the charm, she gon' give me what I want. Slow down, oh, you killing them. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Slow down, oh, you killing them. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Slow down, oh, you killing them. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Slow down, oh, you killing them. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let me cook. Outside, time to clean you suckers up. Must be rabbit season by the way you ducking us. Can't compare catalogs, who are you though? That goofy talk will get you dog walk like Pluto. Stop, you ain't never been a stepper. I bought my chicken, garlic palm, lemon pepper. Certified every time that I flex. I be working for a check, you be capping for the next. Slow down, oh, you killing them. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Slow down, oh, you killing them. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Slow down, oh, you killing them. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Slow down, oh, you killing them. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let me cook.
Yeah. You definitely cooked on that one.
What we talking about, Solo? What we talking about?
Definitely cooked on that one, man.
What we talking about, man?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pray for Better out now, man. Pray for Better out now.
That joint
Pray
was
for
tough,
Better
man.
out now.
That joint was tough, man.
Yes, sir.
Let me see. Hold on. What else we got, man? Might as well do this one next.
Might as well do it.
Hold on. We got the
The single.
Run It Up.
Run It Up. Run It Up. Out now. Video out now. Pray for Better out now.
X. Y'all know what's up. I'm back. We talk big queens. Yeah. Whoa.
Tell them run it up.
Whoa.
Run it up.
Y'all know what it is.
Run it up.
Whoa. Line gang.
Run it. She just want a roughneck on the tongue. I just want a baby that gon' bust it when I want. Hair for the win, you know how I give it up. I ain't talking about the gut if my knife on tuck. Drama, you can have that. Show me where the bag at. If you wanna cash in, I can do the cash app. We passed that. Shorty want a cheeks clap. Now I gotta run it in a maze like a lab rat. Don't stop. I've been on the road, I've been a big stepper. Mascot Sasquatch, they know what the real is. We ain't gotta say, gotta leave them in the sick bay. We don't do basic, lit like a spaceship. Pocket full of white folk, hold up. Shorty on my line like a tightrope. Bang for your buck when you rollin' with us. This line gang, all we ask is trust. Too much money out here, too much money out here. Man, tell them run it up. They know who the best out here. They know who the best out here. Man, tell them run it up. Run it up, 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 run it up. Man, tell them run it up. Man, tell them run it up. Man, tell them run it up. Run it up. Run it up. Run it, run it, run it, run it. I've been on my boss, they know who the boss is. Flow like a diamond, shining, I'm flawless. Mean with the wordplay, clean with the curve kick. I don't do the hearsay, me I wanna see say. Grinding for Pete's sake, want what I came for. We ain't gotta break bread, what you wanna hate for? Shorty, she a princess, now I got a taste for. Dive in deep, like I'm Neymar. Big queens, every time I'm flexing. Rocks like a Flintstone, fly like a Jetson. Better simmer down, bro, I ain't for the rah-rah. Sis act thirsty, get that agua. Later for the grind be the mantra. Watch how you talk when you ask for the monster. I've been on a run, you been looking dumb. Southside, outside, tell them who the one. Too much money out here, too much money out here. Man, tell them run it up. They know who the best out here. They know who the best out here. Man, tell them run it up. Run it up, 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 run it up. Man, tell them run it up. Man, tell them run it up. Man, tell them run it up. Run it up.
Yeah, that joint is tough though.
Yeah.
That joint is tough, man.
Run it up. Pray for what we doing, Solo? What we doing,
Yo,
man?
I feel like that's yo, you brought the old New York back.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying.
Yo.
Real quick, shout out to my man Nate, bro. Nate always be surprised.
crazy.
Shout
That's
out to my
crazy.
bro Nate, man. My man got the whole promo cards and everything for me, man. Thank you, I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
that's definitely Queens
But
right
yeah,
there.
yeah.
That felt like Queens.
And that's what
Yeah.
I like.
Yeah.
With Queens, and I love my borough to gift, but we have a sound that we're not utilizing enough, and that's what I want to do.
Yeah.
Because to me, I feel like that's the Queen sound. It's I call it bars and melody. You know what I mean? We saying something, but we put it in a tone where it again sonically it makes sense.
Yeah.
You memorize it. It is what it is.
But still a little gritty.
It's still a little gritty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's almost like hood gospel at some point.
Yeah.
You know, so that's the sound. That's the sound, in my opinion, and that's what I'm running with, for sure.
Now it felt good hearing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Run it up. Pray for
Yeah.
better out now.
Yeah.
We talking about Solo. What's happening?
Yo, man. Hold up.
How about see? I could have sent you the whole project, bro. We be here all night. We be here all night.
What else you got?
Be here all
Right?
night. By my side, featuring YNG Mizzle. Pray for better out now.